So the Palestinian issue is not a difficult issue. It's not a complicated issue. We have a group of people, the Palestinians, that have been oppressed for so many years, looking just to live their lives. And we have the oppressors in the Zionists who are trying to take away all hope and all life from the Palestinians. We see the barbaric acts that they're doing every day. And what hurts us as a Muslim community is that we see some scholars from within our own community, may Allah guide them, acting as if there's some complexity to this issue, acting as if the Palestinians are partly to blame for the situation that they're in. And these are the same scholars that are hobnobbing with Zionist organizations. These are the same scholars that, if you look at all of their Facebook or Twitter posts, are with Zionists and getting Zionist rewards and awards. And that hurts. It hurts us because we're looking at these men and some of these women and we're saying, we used to respect them. We used to look up to them. What's going on? Don't be surprised. This is nothing new. This has been here since the beginning of time. There are going to be men and women, scholars who are spiritual, saintly individuals who stand for Allah and His Messenger, sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa ala alihi. And there are going to be scholars who stand for politicians and for the Sultan. And Sidi Abu Hamid al-Ghazali, rahmatullahi alayhi, this great spiritual, saintly scholar, he talks about this in his Ihya. He said that the Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa ala alihi, he left al-Khulafa al-Rashidin, the likes of Sayyidina Abu Bakr, Sayyidina Ali, Sayyidina Umar, Sayyidina Uthman, wa Sayyidina Hassan, people who assumed political posts of being the Khalifa, but their hearts, their minds, their whole being was connected to the Akhirah and Allah and His Messenger sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa ala alihi. So when they acted for Allah and His Messenger. But after them came individuals who took power who were not acting for Allah and His Messenger. They were the sultans of the dunya, people who were just acting for political expediency. And so those sultans, they had to bring themselves to the ulama, the tabi'een, to get fatwa from them, to get religious ruling. Now the tabi'is, the pious predecessors, they knew the harms about being in the realm of the sultan. They knew that if you're that close to political power, it will corrupt you. So they tried to avoid it at every juncture. They try to stay away from political power because it will corrupt the heart. Now, there are some individuals who saw this. They saw sultans, or the seat of power, chasing after the ulama, chasing after the scholars. And these individuals that were witnessing this, they had diseases in their heart, and they said to themselves, wow, through the door of knowledge, through the door of scholarship, I can get close to political power. Imagine the strength, the wealth, and the might that I can get. So they started to learn knowledge, not for Allah and His Messenger, not for the Akhirah, but so they can get close to political power. And we're seeing that. It's happening before our eyes. We see those that act and speak truth for Allah and His Messenger, sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa ala alihi, and we see those from the scholars who speak based on what their master wants them to say. And so we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He guides them, because we want everyone to have a return to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that's the most beautiful returns. We want every one of this ummah to enter into Jannah. Ya Rabbi Ya Kareem. So we ask Allah subhanahu that He guides them. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He forgives them, but we don't follow them. We follow the men and the women whose hearts and minds are under the servitude of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and not under the servitude of any other political master.